After the underbonnet checks have been completed, you will be asked to sit in your vehicle and switch on your ignition only. You will then be asked to switch on your left signal, followed by your right signal, and then put your foot on the brake pedal. Once signals and brake lights are operating correctly, the tester will then step into your vehicle. You will now be asked a series of interior secondary control checks. Checking your brakes. Carrying out a brake test. Your brakes should not feel spongy or slack, and your vehicle should not pull to one side. Rear demister. To prevent the rear window from fogging up, don't be afraid to operate this or any other control if required during the test. Hazard warning lights. You must know the location and when they should be used. Temperature control. You must be able to identify and may be asked to explain how to regulate the temperature within the cabin. The fan. You must know the location and understand the power settings. Airflow. You must understand and demonstrate the direction that the air can flow within the cabin. Air recirculation. This can be used to prevent bad odours entering the cabin from the outside air. Wipers. You must know the location and understand the different settings. Power assisted steering. If the steering becomes heavy, the system may not be working properly. Before starting a journey, two simple checks can be made. Gentle pressure on the steering wheel, maintained while the engine is started, should result in a slight but noticeable movement as the system begins to operate. Alternatively, turning the steering wheel just after moving off will give an immediate indication that the power assistance is working. Horn. Make sure you know the location and have checked that it's working correctly. You may be asked to identify and demonstrate where the parking lights, dipped beam, fog lights and full beam are located. A blue light will show on the instrument panel when the full beam is engaged. Learn to Drive Dublin recommends use of the dip lights in all conditions as it allows you to be seen much easier by all other road users. Headlight range control. This must be properly adjusted to prevent dazzling of other road users. The handbrake or parking brake is used to hold the car after it has stopped. It operates on two wheels only, usually the back. Usually you can feel if the handbrake needs adjusting if the lever travel is very high. Any adjustments to the handbrake should be made by a qualified mechanic. When you turn the ignition key, warning lights will be illuminated but will go out when the engine starts, except the handbrake warning light. If a warning light remains on or comes on during the test will be ended and a statement of failure will be issued. Fuel. You must have a sufficient amount of fuel, making sure your reserve tank light does not show during test. If the light does come on, you may be asked to go back to the test centre and a statement of failure will be issued. Interior mirror. It is best advised to remove the various paraphernalia such as air fresheners, 40 ties, dice and so on. They're needless distractions for you and the driving tester. It is best advised that you make sure that the interior of your vehicle is clean on presenting yourself for the test. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Should you have any further questions for David, please feel free to contact the number on screen. We would love to hear from you.